Alright, Black Science TV 111, Osei Kufuor, I'm back at y'all again. I'm coming to talk about why the so-called conscious community is always keeping our people looking back as far as trying to figure out who's the oldest, who got the oldest civilization, who built the pyramids, when neither one of them were there to build the pyramids, and can't name one person who built either one of the pyramids that exist. The reason why they try to keep us looking back is because they're scared to look forward. They are afraid to actually address the shit that they call pseudoscience. Because when you are studying spiritual science, which has nothing to do with what these guys are doing on the corner in front of the camera every day, when you are looking at pseudoscience, this is something that was created by the European. The word itself was created by the European. So why would you use the language of your oppressors against those who you feel is reaching more in depth into their soul to pull out information from other dimensions? Is it because you really don't understand the people that you are calling pseudoscientists? Or is it really that you don't really understand yourself? For an example, how can you say that you follow kemetic doctrines when I can easily go back into the records and show that our people dealt with extraterrestrial communications within certain celestial bodies of the universe? Was the doggone tribe pseudoscientists? Because they didn't use telescopes and they could see Sirius A and Sirius B with the naked eye? Did that make the doggone tribe pseudoscientists? No, it didn't. See, the reason why y'all use this word pseudo is because this is something that when you study the Europeans' paradigm, when they can't figure something out, they take it and they scrap it into the trash as being something that's useless. So when you say that something that comes from the soul is useless, this means that you have no identification of who you really are, because you're still trying to figure out how you are the oldest in the physical form, being that you are not physical. If you all agree that we are not physical entities, then why are you still trying to prove history and prove chronology of you being the oldest in a physical form? If you really want to get down to the get down, right? You have no history at all. When I say you have no history, I'm talking about there is no history for a soul, because a soul is what? It's energy. It never dies. So what is the history of your soul then if it never dies? It has no beginning. It has no ending. You can't write in a book that will not allow you to write in it. You cannot write in a book that you are not the author of. You cannot prove something that fate has already proven. You only can follow your destiny. You only have a destiny. And fate is the creator of your destiny. So the reason why these so-called conscious people are in their communities in front of the cameras trying to prove how old they are is because they are really scared to deal with the higher spiritual sciences of what they are actually in the jurisdiction of trying to prove. Like if you are following kemetic doctrines don't only speak about how old the pyramids are, or if the earth is flat, or if it's round. The spiritual sciences is that which the European cannot find, but you can find using certain parts of you and other dimensions to bring you back information. We travel all the time. We travel all the time. If you dream, you travel. You have to go to the seventh gate in order to dream. So therefore, depending upon what you do here, once you travel, if you respect fate, then fate will give you a roadmap to your destiny once you reach your dreams to bring back information to put into your physical body. And every time you bring back information to the physical body, you shift the physical equator. And every time you shift the physical equator, you are shifting something for you in the next lifetime that you are going to supersede from this lifetime. You exist everywhere. You have been living everywhere for the longest time. Before time was even mentioned, the word time itself is English. You've been existing before time itself. The word God was made up by man. You were existing before God itself. Everybody keeps saying that God is a he. So now you are connecting God and human characteristics, even though I don't believe in the word God. or God. I don't. Am I atheist? No, because being atheist is still a religion. Because being a religion is whether you believe or not believe. I believe in God. I don't believe in God. And if there's any type of explanations on why you do believe and why you don't believe, you're still in a religion, because you still have to prove yourself to the two parties that exist. So you don't want to talk about UFOs. Y'all don't want to talk about UFOs. Y'all don't want to talk about the parallel universes where we have certain entities that exist that are older than the ancestors that built your pyramids, older than the ancestors that built your Sphinx. You have ancestors that were here way before Kemet. You have ancestors that was here way before the first dynasty. You have ancestors that were here way before Africa, and they wasn't in human form. So why y'all settling for only a piece of the pie? It doesn't make sense. It's time to wake up. So, with that much said, this is Black Science TV 111. Osei Kufuor. I'm out. Peace.